Hello, beautiful healers. Stephanie here with Tuesday Tips. Do you put things off that you hate to do? Do you constantly procrastinate washing dishes or doing the laundry or unpacking from a vacation? What about in your business? Are you constantly putting off managing the money or making that video and putting it out on social media? Well, I have got news for you. I've got a great way to beat the procrastination that you feel. I was trying to think of a little cute slogan. Wasn't working, but anyway, we all procrastinate. But there's a reason for that. We tend to put the tasks off that we dislike doing because of science, because of our hormonal system. But here's the thing. What if you made a game out of it? When I used to babysit, I would create cleaning up as a game. I remember my friends' kids, they were 3 and 1, and they had those ball pit balls, and they would be all over the backyard, and they'd have a blast playing with them. But before we would eat, I would create a game out of it to clean it all up. And I would make it a race to see who could get as many balls in the basket and back where it belonged before we went on to the next thing. And the kids loved it. So when it comes to doing those tasks that you don't want to do, like cleaning a room or doing the dishes or managing your money and balancing your checkbook, my number one hot tip is to make a game out of it. There is a simple way to do this. Set a timer. And I'm not saying set a timer for hours. Set a timer for 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Don't do it for more than half an hour at a time. Because if you block off more than that, what's going to happen is your brain, you're going to know, and your brain is just not going to respond. So block off 20 to 25 minutes. And then totally focus. And the 3 ways that you're totally going to focus are: first, remove any distractions. Close all unnecessary tabs on your computer. Now, having background music, having background noise might actually help you. So you may want to have your Spotify on or whatever music you want. That might actually help energize you. So that would be considered a necessary tab. But if you're going to be balancing your checkbook, you don't need Google open. You don't need Amazon open. You don't need all of those other apps open. Close all those tabs. Okay? And then make sure that your phone is on silent. If you have an iPhone, there is an actual focus button on there. And you can actually set it so that no one gets through during your focus time, or only certain people can get through. So if you're a significant other, your kids, whatever, there's an emergency, they can still reach you. That's fine. And then the third is to simply tell the people around you, this is your focus time. This is the time that you need to focus. I am not available from 1 to 1:30 this afternoon. That's it. It's that simple. And then after your timer goes off at 20, 25 minutes, wherever you are, it's important that you stop. Maybe you haven't completed the dishes. Maybe you haven't completed the laundry. Maybe you haven't completed, but it's important that you stop. And here's why. If you don't stop this time, it's going to make it harder for you to play the game in the future. Now, if the task you're doing, if you're balancing your checkbook, let's say, and you're in the middle of doing the math, entering a receipt, whatever it is, you can finish that task if it's not going to take more than 60 seconds. But again, you need to stop where you are, put it away for the day, and go back to it either later. And when I mean later, I'm not talking about 5 minutes later. I'm talking about later, or tomorrow. Because here's the thing. If you don't stop, when you try to go and do this again tomorrow, you're going to be fighting with yourself again and again. If your brain doesn't know that there is a set end time, you're going to fight yourself in the future. And it's going to continue to be a struggle for you. And while you're at it, I mean, I know there's lots of great things you can use as a timer. We've got timers on our phones. We've got timers on our, you can use, I think it's eggtimer.net or there. If you Google egg timer, you can actually get an app on your computer that's going to do a timer for you. But again, here's the thing. You want to make it fun. Make it fun. Make it a game. And so go to Amazon.com and get yourself a little tomato or any kind of little fun timer that you can set for 20 minutes. Make it fun. Make it sparkly. Make it jewelry, or find one in a thrift store and go to Michael's, go to Hobby Lobby, whatever, craft store, get yourself some glitter glue and just make it fun. Make it fun. So you'll want to set that timer. And then when the timer goes off and you stop what you're doing, make sure you reward yourself. Whether you give yourself a piece of your favorite chocolate, you go make a cup of tea and go sit on your deck and enjoy your deck for 5 minutes, whatever it is. Make sure you are rewarding yourself. So, my top tip to beat procrastination is to make it a game. Make those tasks a game. 20 to 25 minutes. Turn off all distractions. Make it fun and reward yourself. I hope this tip was helpful for you, but if you struggle with it, please feel free to reach out to me for a free 30-minute coaching session where we can go over what you want, what's in the way, and give you a little plan to help you work through it. Click the link below for the Holistic Biz Academy breakthrough, the Holistic Biz breakthrough session, and schedule your free 30-minute session. Until then, wishing you much success.